Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, when we have low humidity and beautiful sunshine, we get a scene like this. This is what it looks like from our city cam, and you can see it's just a beautiful day. Very few clouds in the sky right now. Temperature is 79 degrees. Winds are out of the northwest at 10 miles an hour. And speaking of humidity, here is what it looks like the next several days. For today and tomorrow, dew points very low, in the upper 40s to low 50s. When we have dew points that low, it barely even makes the humidity scale, so very comfortable. On Saturday, we bring those dew points up to around 60. Now, it's not going to be a very sweltering day with, very warm temperatures and a lot of sunshine. Rather, we'll see some showers and clouds, but when it's not actually raining, it'll be that kind of damp, gross feeling in the atmosphere with that humidity on the high side. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 not showing any precipitation. We expect to keep that trend around for this afternoon. Winds right now coming in out of the north. This brings in drier air, and that makes for that very comfortable weather. It also really can warm up the coastline, kind of canceling out the sea breeze. As proof of that, you can see upper 70s to low 80s along the coast right now. 79 New Bedford, Newport 78 degrees, and 80 in Westerly. A little bit cooler right now in Smithfield at 75 degrees. On our satellite picture, notice something very interesting. I'm going to loop this through one more time as we look across Pennsylvania and upstate New York. We don't have anything, and all of a sudden these little speckled clouds pop up, kind of like popcorn. These are fair weather cumulus clouds. A few of these may make the northwestern part of the state late this afternoon, but all in all, the sunshine wins out. Temperatures around 84 degrees in Providence at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and because of the lack of a sea breeze today, I do anticipate these temperatures staying in the 80s all the way through the early evening. By 7 p.m. we're down to around 78. Very comfortable, a nice evening to be outside, and then 69 by around 9 o'clock this evening. So we check on our temperature forecast for this afternoon. Look for around mid-80s for the most part across places like Pawtucket, Rumford, the east side getting up to around 84 degrees in North Providence at 84 as well. We'll have a breeze out of the north and northwest at around, say, 5 to 15 miles an hour. It could be a little gusty in the afternoon. Cranston 84 degrees, Warwick 84, and just a tad cooler over on the East Bay with 83 in Riverside and Barrington getting up to 83 as well. So I mentioned the lack of a sea breeze. I mean, we could see a little bit of a sea breeze kick up by late afternoon, but coastal temperatures pretty warm for this time of year. 83 Newport, Westerly already in the low 80s, so I'm projecting 84 for a high temperature in Westerly today, and Coventry gets up to 84 degrees. In northern Rhode Island, temperatures also in the low to mid 80s, very comfortable. Scituate 84 degrees, Burville 83, and Johnson gets up to 85. And for eastern Massachusetts, also in the 80s, even the coast getting in on the 80 action. 82 degrees in New Bedford. Out on the water today, visibility unrestricted. High tide on the way at 4:57 in the afternoon. And overnight temperatures fairly comfortable. Upper 50s should do the trick with some low 50s in our northern and western suburbs. All right, tomorrow is another beauty, a little bit cooler with low humidity. And then Saturday, chance of some showers. We don't want to call for a washout just yet. I don't like to do that 48 hours in advance of a storm system, but at this point, Saturday doesn't look like a great weather day. Sunday, maybe an isolated shower, probably not until the evening. So kind of an up and down weekend, we'll call it, but at least the next couple days looking great. And of course, we have lots of apps where you can track the weather for your iPhone and your Android phone. But get outside and enjoy the sunshine today. The humidity pretty much non-existent.